Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today, starting with the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Toronto opening up as road favorites at -120. Baltimore +100 with the over-under at 9.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 63-43. Baltimore 47-58. Pitching for Toronto is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 3.88. Pitching for Baltimore is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 5.78. Bassett, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Eflin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He has given out 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Toronto, coming off a Detroit loss, still looked really good in that Detroit series. Baltimore coming off back-to-back Rockies wins. Baltimore, the overs hit in 7 of their last 8 against Toronto here. Toronto's played very well. They're 8-2 in their last 10. I mean, they've been very hot. Baltimore, not so great, 4-6 in their last 10. Bassett's coming off some good starts. Eflin, not a great 3-game stretch, giving up the 12 runs here. I think I gotta take the Blue Jays on the road. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -130. Arizona +110 with the over-under at 9. Arizona coming into this matchup 51-55. Detroit 61-46. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.50. Pitching for Detroit is Troy Melton with an ERA of 10.80. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Melton, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 7 strikeouts. That was his first start of the season. Arizona, coming off back-to-back pit shutout losses. Detroit coming off a Toronto win, ending their massive 6-game losing streak they were on. They just have not played well. Arizona 5-2 against Detroit, 5-0 on the road against Detroit here. They've been very good. Don't really like Melton on the mound. I mean, did not look good in his first start. And I really think there's good value with Arizona as a dog here. I'll take Arizona +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -240. Colorado +190 with the over-under at 9. Let's see. Let's see who's pitching for the Rockies here. That info just disappeared on me. All right, Rockies. Pitching for the Rockies is going to be Bradley Blaylock with an ERA of 8.67. Pitching for the Guardians is Slade Cecconi with an ERA of 3.76. Cecconi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Blaylock, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 0 strikeouts, given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts. Let's see. The Rockies coming off back-to-back Baltimore losses here. Cleveland coming off a Royals loss. Didn't really play too great in that Royals series. Colorado 1-4 on the road. Cleveland 4-1 at home. Blaylock coming off 2 better starts here. But we've seen him get lit up this season. I don't know. I think it's a good spot for the Guardians. Good series for them to bounce back at home, and I'll take Cleveland in this one. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -120. The Rays +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Rays coming into this matchup 53-53. The Yankees 57-48. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 2.93. Pitching for the Yankees is Cam Schlittler with an ERA of 4.35. Rasmussen, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Schlittler, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Tampa Bay on a 4-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Cincinnati losses. Yankees coming off a Phillies win. Obviously, Aaron Judge out of the lineup here. Tampa Bay, they're missing some guys as well. Not the greatest matchup here. Both teams dealing with some injuries. Schlittler's look pretty good. Both pitchers have pitched very well here, so I don't think there's any advantage there on the pitching end. I still worry about the Yankees without Judge. How long they can just keep going without him. I just think they're probably going to struggle here, like most teams would. So I think I feel better taking the Rays plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Cincinnati Reds. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 155. The Reds plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 61-45. The Reds 56-50. Pitching for the Dodgers is Yoshinobu Yamamoto with an ERA of 2.55. Pitching for the Reds is Chase Burns with an ERA of 6.65. Yamamoto, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Burns, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 10 strikeouts. He's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Dodgers on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Boston losses. Reds on a little 4-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game Tampa Bay sweep. The Dodgers 1-5 on the road against Cincinnati here. Haven't been the best head-to-head there. Yamamoto been pretty good for the Dodgers on the mound here. Burns, hasn't been horrible. He's had some pretty decent games, but he's also had some bad games here. This is tough. You're catching the Reds coming into this one a little hot. I don't know. I just think I like the Dodgers a little bit more in this one, and I think I'm going to take LA on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Kansas City Royals. Braves opening up as road favorites at minus 160. The Royals plus 130 with the over-under at 9.5. Braves coming into this matchup 44-60. The Royals 52-54. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Strider with an ERA of 3.72. Pitching for the Royals is Rich Hill with an ERA of 1.80. Strider, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Hill, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 1 strikeout. He has given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Atlanta on a 5-game losing streak, getting swept by the Rangers. Royals coming off a nice Guardian series, winning 2 of the 3. He'll look good in his start. What is he, like 45? Looked really good. Pitched to 5 innings, only gave up the 1 run. Looked really good in that start. Atlanta is they are 6-1 against the Royals. They've been good head to head. They just haven't played well right now. Coming off really 2 bad series in a row. And I don't know. I'm intrigued with the Royals here. I think they're good dogs today. Rich Hill looked very good in his debut. And I think I'll take the Royals plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at minus 115. Boston minus 105 with the over-under at 9.5. Boston coming into this matchup 57-50. Twins 49-55. Pitching for Boston is Richard Fitz with an ERA of 4.86. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 4.14. Fitz, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Boston coming off back-to-back LA wins. Minnesota coming off back-to-back national losses here. Boston are just 1-4 on the road against Minnesota. I don't know. Pretty even pitching matchup. Nothing too crazy. That's why there's really no value in this game. I think I'm going to take the Twins here. I don't know. The line looks very sketchy. in favor, I think, of Minnesota. And I think I'm going to take the Twins at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Cubs opening up as road favorites at -115. The Brewers -105 with the over-under at 8. Cubs coming into this matchup 62-43. The Brewers 62-43. Pitching for the Cubs is Matthew Boyd with an ERA of 2.20. Pitching for the Brewers is Jacob Mizorowski with an ERA of 2.45. Boyd, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He's coming off 3 straight 0-run games. Mizorowski, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. He's given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Yeah, Boyd's been phenomenal on the mound here. You got the Cubs back-to-back wins against the White Sox. Milwaukee coming off a Miami win. Tough. I mean, really great pitching matchup here. Milwaukee 11-3 at home. That's what makes this tough. Cubs 4-1 on the road. Really great pitching matchup. Yeah, Boyd's has been phenomenal, and I feel like there's no value in this game, so I just gotta ride the better pitcher here, and who's been just amazing. I think I'll take the Cubs on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Chicago White Sox. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -225. The White Sox +180 with the over-under at 8.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 60-45. The White Sox 38-68. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 2.32. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA of 3.89. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 1 run, had 12 strikeouts. Coming off, he's given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Martin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He has given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Phillies coming off a Yankees loss, still look good in that series, winning 2 of the 3. White Sox coming off back-to-back Cubs losses. Phillies 5-1 against Chicago, where they've been very good here. Chicago 1-4 at home. Really like Sanchez on the mound, coming off really great starts. He's been really good for them. I think I'll take the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -120. The Marlins +100 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 50-54. The Cardinals 54-53. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 3.48. Pitching for the Cardinals is Andre Pallante with an ERA of 4.91. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Pallante, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pallante's given up 17 runs in his last 3 starts. Cabrera's given up 7. Miami coming off a Brewers loss, still played very well in that Brewers series. Cardinals coming off back-to-back Padres losses. Marlins 15-4 on the road. They've been really good on the road here. I just don't like Pallante here. He's just been getting crushed on the mound, and I'm actually kind of surprised they're favorites here. Yeah, I'll take the Marlins +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -235. The Nationals +190 with the over-under at 7.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 43-62. The Astros 60-46. Pitching for the Nationals is Brad Lord with an ERA of 3.39. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 2.67. Lord, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 1 strikeout. He has given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. He's given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Nationals coming off back-to-back Minnesota wins. Houston on a 4-game losing streak. They got swept by the Athletics 4 straight. I mean, man, I don't know what happened in that series. They were favorites in all 4 games and just got crushed every game. The Nationals 13-5 on the road against Houston, so they've had a lot of success against Houston. Houston 0-5 at home. Even with Valdez on the mound, I simply don't trust the Astros here. To pay -235, the way the Astros have looked, they can't win at home right now. It just seems way too risky for me for any kind of leg. I'll take Nationals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Los Angeles Angels. Rangers opening up as road favorites at minus 195. The Angels plus 160 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 56-50. The Angels 51-55. Pitching for the Rangers is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 2.28. Pitching for the Angels is Jack Conowitz with an ERA of 5.94. deGrom, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Has given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Conowitz, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 3 strikeouts. That was against the Rangers. deGrom, his last start against the Rangers, he gave up 3 runs. So Conowitz, horrible game against the Rangers last time. He has given up 13 runs in his last 3. Rangers are hot right now, 9-1 in their last 10. They just came off a 3-game Atlanta sweep. Angels coming off a nice, not really, okay Seattle series, winning 2 of the 4. But don't love Kokonowitz on the mound here. Rangers are hot. I think I got to take the Rangers on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 130. The Mets plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Mets coming into this matchup 62-44. The Padres 57-49. Pitching for the Mets is Frankie Montas with an ERA at 4.62. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.59. Montas, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He has given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Cease, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He has given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. The Mets on a 7-game winning streak. They just swept the Giants. Padres coming off back-to-back Cardinals wins. The Mets are 5-2 against the Padres, but they are just 3-6 on the road against the Padres here. I don't know. Pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. Cease really struggles to get wins, just 3-10 on the mound. I'm really liking Mets as dogs. They're hot right now. I'll take the Mets plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 135. The Pirates plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Pirates coming into this matchup 44-62. The Giants 54-52. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 3.53. The Giants on ESPN, I'm seeing it's Carson Weisenhunt. This would be his first start if he is actually starting for them today, so I have no info on him. Keller, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He has given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Pirates on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back shutout wins against Arizona, able to get a shutout win with Skeens on the mound. That's definitely what you want to see if you're a Pirates fan. Giants, they just got swept by the Mets in that 3-game series. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They have not played well. Yeah, Giants just have not played well here. Giants 0-5 at home. Pirates 1-10 on the road. I mean, this is a horrible matchup. Definitely, if not one of the worst 2 on the slate. I just don't see how I can trust the Giants as a favorite. So, and the pitching is uncertain today. I'll take the Pirates plus 1.5 on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Athletics. Seattle opening up as road favorites at minus 130. The Athletics plus 110 with the over-under at 10. Seattle coming into this matchup 56-50. The Athletics 46-62. Pitching for Seattle is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 3.30. Pitching for the Athletics is J.P. Sears with an ERA of 4.98. Castillo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Castillo's given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. Sears, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. He has given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle, coming off an Angels loss. They didn't really play well in that series. The A's, coming off a very crazy 4-game win streak against Houston. That was kind of unexpected, but they looked very good. They're 4-2 at home right now. I don't know. Not in love with Seattle here. I think you're getting a lot of momentum with the A's. Getting them as dogs. They're playing pretty well right now. I think I'm going to take the A's plus 1.5 at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.